You know, I've been saying for years that members of Congress should have term limits. If the President of the United States can only serve 2 4-year terms, why is it then that members of Congress can get elected at, say, 30 years old and stay there till they're 80 or 90 years old if they keep getting reelected? And this video right here is proof that term limits are needed, because for Nancy Pelosi to say this, you know she's not thinking clearly, because this is absolutely absurd.
Such a consequential president of the United States, a Mount Rushmore kind of president of the United States. Want to know what comes next?
That he belongs up there on Mount Rushmore, Lincoln and Joe Biden.
But you got Teddy Roosevelt up there, and he's wonderful. I don't say take him down, but you can add Biden.
Yes, she said it. Oh boy, did she say it. Joe Biden should be on Mount Rushmore. I know Joe Biden should probably be on a mountain, but it's certainly not Mount Rushmore. But Nancy Pelosi has been such a strong advocate for the brilliance of Joe Biden his entire political career. And we all know Joe Biden has done nothing his entire political career. And we all know the Nancy Pelosi we believe we know, who became a multi-millionaire while making around $200,000 a year in Congress. But that's not what this is about. She really believes that Joe Biden is such an extraordinary man, an extraordinary president, and she'll still tell you today, even though everybody knows he is all done, he's fried, his cognitive decline has increased rapidly since he became president and since he dropped out of the race, she wants you to believe that Joe Biden was so amazing that he deserves a spot on Mount Rushmore. Now, we've all heard our rumors that Nancy likes to throw back a few every now and again. And we've all seen it. We've seen hundreds of video clips of Nancy slurring her words, stuttering her words, not really knowing what she's saying. And we all just guessed that, hey, she must have had a few before she went on the mic. Well, for her to say that and believe that is one of the main reasons why congressional members need term limits. There is no way that anybody who is coherent and clear-minded and clear-thinking would ever believe that Joe Biden, of all people, deserved a place on Mount Rushmore. Now, I don't know why she said it. I don't know if she was thinking it would really happen. But the point is, she said it, and she meant it. This is how bad these people are. They are so out of touch with reality. Again, one of the main reasons we need term limits. They have lived in a vacuum, in a bubble, their entire careers. But the legislation they've pushed all the years, let's say in Pelosi's case, maybe 30 years ago, she still thinks 30 years ago should be today. Whatever we did back then, we should be doing now. Well, I'm here to tell you she's wrong, and you know she's wrong. What are we doing as a country where people are not demanding that congressional members have term limits? It's absolutely ridiculous that these people can stay there until they drop dead. And the people keep electing them and re-electing them and re-electing them. For what? For nothing, because they are doing nothing for the betterment of our country, and they're doing nothing to help the average American succeed. Our country has failed us for years. and certainly under Joe Biden's watch. And Nancy Pelosi was at the helm in the House for a long time, and she had her hand in every bad policy that came out of that chamber. But of course, she doesn't care, because in her mind, Joe Biden deserves a place on Mount Rushmore. It's time, America, to demand term limits in Congress, because these people are failing us. They failed us for long enough. They need to be removed and put young blood in there to try to turn things around and put this country back on the track it should be on.